What's up, y'all? I was popping his D. About to react to this vid by Degenerocity. This is weird. PSAs. Okay, we're gonna see how weird it gets. I like this dude. He's pretty funny. I like his commentary. So let's see what's on this video. Let's watch.
A glance at your phone is the same as this.
Back in the ancient stone age of cable television,
I don't think it is.
during the breaks between the very educational programs you would watch, there were commercials. Now, 95% of the time, you would probably see regular commercials, like this, or this, maybe even this. You know, ads that are trying to sell you a product. However, outside of all those adverts, there were... this website sucks. Very few commercials that wouldn't try selling you a product. Rather, it tries to make you a better person. A commercial that is designed to keep you and everyone around you safe from any harmful behavior. PSAs. PSAs, public service announcements, are ads that are supposed to spark a message, spread awareness of sore subjects that you or someone you know might be taken a part of. To sum it up, the ad usually wants to prevent people from texting while driving, smoking, bullying, etc. Basically, they're trying to stop you from doing all the fun things in life. But honestly, you should have known better if you were driving while I'm on the road. Everyone knows I'm on my phone the entire time trying to look for the perfect song to play on the aux. It's not my fault you guys put a school zone over there, but ignore my charges. Most of these PSAs were pretty informative and helpful. Not for me, but definitely for other people out there. Because the main theme I've noticed that is being pushed in all of these PSAs I've seen is speed. Almost every PSA I've ever seen shows a disturbing reality, seeing the consequences of people's actions, all because they were doing something they weren't supposed to do, or because they wanted a cheap thrill. Example, those anti-smoking ads always rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I personally like it fast and done in seconds. And I'm talking about the ones that would be mad quiet and they would be filming an old person in their house with lung cancer. I did not like those ads. Not because it was sad, but because it was so awkward to watch. You know, when watching them, it felt like I was at a retirement home. You know what I mean? And then make it even...
The one with the lady, like, that was scary. That scared me as a child, for sure. So I would argue that some of them are unnecessarily scary.
Worse, you could never understand anything they were saying because they always had those Daft Punk voice boxes in their neck. It's so awkward, bro. And to top it all off, the commercial would always end with them dying, like with no fail. The commercial would always end like... It's even funnier that most of these PSAs would only play on children's channels. Because those are the only channels I was watching back then. Like, I'll just be watching SpongeBob, and then commercial break comes, and now they're telling me not to do crack. Great. Now I'm going to do it just to spite you. And I'm not saying all of these PSAs are bad. It's just that there are some that are unintentionally funny. Some of these ads just come off as goofy. Like, you can't take them seriously. Like that classic Michael Jordan one, where he's talking like Mike Tyson the entire time.
You got at least 3/4 of your life to go. That's 3 more lifetimes to you.
And the more classic Mario one, where he tells kids that you will be doomed for all of eternity if you touch a blunt.
Because drugs can kill, and if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die.
Although that one was great, my personal favorite Mario one was from the ending of that one Mario cartoon episode where Bowser's kids changed the color of the mushroom people to make them all racist against each other. And it works. Even Mario and Luigi turned racist. And right after a whole race war was about to start, Princess Peach was like, hey, yo, don't do this. And they said, okay. And then everyone comes to find out that Bowser's Koopalings are responsible for changing everyone's color and manipulating them this whole time. Damn Koopas. Always wanting and spreading violence. You know, even though they only make up 13%, anyways, they all learn not to be racist to themselves. And they also learned that it's not about the color of their skin, but it's about the content of their character. Unless they're Koopas. After a lesson learned, Luigi asked the hard-hitting question.
Think they'll ever learn that lesson in the real world? Yeah, when humans get as smart as mushrooms.
Well, in that case, if Mario doesn't even believe in us, then we might as well go all out. Go berserk. I know this is not really a PSA, but it's like PSA type lesson throughout the entire episode. Like, remember those PSA episodes they had in kid shows back in the day that were mostly about stopping bullying? I hated them. Don't tell me what to do. I've also seen those PSAs where the message flies over your head. It's so vague that you can't even tell what it's trying to say, or at least kids wouldn't understand the message.
This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Wait, that's it? This is not enough info, bro. And what if I like fried eggs? You're basically telling me I'm gonna have a delicious time. And there are some ads that were just completely out of pocket. Like, they would not hold back in any kind of way just to prevent you from doing something. Like, I've seen some PETA PSAs. Yeah, PETA, the people that really care about animals, they be making some weird PSAs, man. Like, I just seen one that equates domestic violence and bullying to killing a fish.
Alright. Are y'all serious? I can't stand Peter. Some screams
Bro,
can't.
what is this ad? What am I supposed to feel? Guilt? If you wanted me to feel guilty, you should have chose a better animal. Like a fish? Who cares about a fish? I don't care about their screams. They taste delicious. You should have chose a dog or a hamster. Like, I would have felt bad for that. But a fish? Fuck fish! All fish could be made into fish sticks or Swedish fish, whatever they make fish out of. And I'll still eat them. They all look goofy anyway. And I also found this other PETA ad. And the beginning of it is just comedy gold.
When I grow up, I want to be as strong as my dad.
Like, come on. You did that on purpose. Ain't no way. But the worst PSA I've seen yet was astounding. It had my jaw on the ground like a cartoon character. Like, I found this very real PSA from 1992 by the PDFA saying that doing drugs is equivalent to slavery. Drugs is the new slavery.
Alright. They just saying anything for shock value.
African Americans were brought to this continent in chains, stripped of their dignity, torn from their families. They never surrendered till they were free. Don't dishonor them by becoming a slave to heroin, cocaine, and crack.
Wow.
Make no mistake.
Are these real crackheads?
Is the new slavery.
Wow.
This is... Who thought this was a good idea? Who did this? Who approved of this? Like, this ad had to go through teams, multiple teams of people, and every one of them said, yeah, nothing wrong here. This is great. I can only imagine them saying, like, yeah, this is the one. This is the one that'll stop kids from doing the Zaza or whatever they say these days, especially those chocolate people. I mean, we're just trying to help them not be stupid. That's how I like to imagine it happened. But they probably used a different word other than chocolate people. This ad is just insane, and PSAs like the ones I just showed, I don't think will prevent anyone from smoking or being racist. Honestly, the only thing that will stop me from sparking up is if I were to see, I don't know, King Batch rapping about not smoking on a PSA. But that doesn't exist, man. That will never happen.
Let's swipe that. Smoking
Are you rapping? Oh my god.
It can't be. Even though I went over a few janky PSAs, most PSAs are actually really good and deliver its message quite effectively. Let me put it like this. PSAs are a different breed. Most of the time, they usually come out as a dachshund, golden retriever, or corgi. But sometimes they come out as a chihuahua, or whatever these things are. You know what I mean? Anyways, I've said my piece here. You get the gist. I'm in love with you, and in conclusion, smoke everything. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me.
I don't. Okay, brother. I definitely agree. These PSAs are unnecessary and extra as fuck. That slave one was just disrespectful. It's like, all right, you can get your message across without bringing black people into it and putting fucking chains and shit on us. Like, come on. That was just a bit much. PETA gets on my fucking nerves. I don't like them. I get y'all trying to fight for animal rights, but they go about it completely wrong. Like, these are the same people who got together and, like, threw paint and shit on people who was wearing fur, right? Is that the same PETA niggas? I don't fuck with this. Y'all are trying to do the right thing by terrorizing other people and making terrible PSAs. I don't fuck with y'all at all. Like, there are better ways to get your message out there. I don't agree with it. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all on the next time. Bye.